Hi and welcome to Warframe. It's me, Sleaze. We are back again. Hopefully this audio is now sorted and it's absolutely fine. We will see. Just been doing some testing. So hopefully it's fine. Previous episodes, boring for some, not for others, very informative. We've done mods, we've done the starter mission, how to get into it all. We're starting to get our ship set up now, so here's our mod station, here's our arsenal, and if I can turn quicker, there we go, and there's our foundry for making things. So our next mission was to, if I remember correctly, to get components for the Ascaris Negator. So yeah, this episode is going to be just getting through these missions and this star chart. So let's get into it. I don't think there's been any more updates since our last video. Perhaps there is, perhaps there isn't. Oh, we're only doing blueprints only there. I don't think so. I think we're pretty good. So nothing much else to show you, and it's as it was. Oh, here we go. We've got some locked here. We've got some flash and E prime. Now, something I haven't shown you within previous star chart looks is junctions. This is a new thing. They wanted to make it so you followed a rail, hence Spectre of the Rails. And yeah, here are your rails. You have to keep going around the planet until you get to a junction. Now with the junction, we have certain objectives to complete first. So we need to complete the quest Once Awake. We need to 150 Frontier Grineers killed on Earth, which is where we're at. Collect 500 Rubedos, which is components, and sabotage 3 toxin injectors at E Prime. So E Prime, that's why E Prime's flashing on there, and on that we get a few rewards, so that we get the Fraggle blueprint. Fraggle's very good. Void relic segment and the Archwing quest. Okay, so Once Awake quest. Let's have a quick look. We come over here to our codex. This is where we pick up quests. So we've only got Vor's Prize at the moment, which is the current quest we're on from the very start, and we don't seem to have another one. So I imagine we just got to play through to get that. So anyway, we're going to go in, we're going to get this one done, and we can always come back to E Prime and things like that, or I can do those and skip them and do what we need to do. So yeah, get into this one, and we'll get the components, get this silly thing off our leg removed, and go from there. So loaded in. We're on the Vault Warframe, and we just picked up our second ability, so yeah, let's run through these and get things sorted. I've been playing on the PlayStation most of the day for Warframe, so trying to get my movement sorted again for the PC, always fun. So top left of the map we can see we've got red bars basically, or red indicators. Those are telling us where to go and where to get the components from, so we're going to get those. So I'm just going to open these up for the time being. And I'm going to get used to the movement once more. We're going to come through here. So yeah, we've done one red blob, so let's go for another red blob. Now these are things to look out for, cameras, because they can block off our exit like that. We've got to go downstairs this one. Off we go. As you can see, we can bounce off walls as well. Fine. Okay, yeah, this one's just up here. Okay, our latter's leveled up. Let's try the latter out for a little bit. Here's a good thing. We can speed jump up here. Now, that's one of the annoying things about Warframe, is when you're moving around for some reason they developed the whole thing with ledges on everything, so when you start to play or get a bit quicker, you just get stuck on ledges. So yeah, good fun. I'm going out here. And there's the last one. Right, so there's the components done. Nice and simple, this one. So as you can see, right, crates collected 3 of 3, and we've got a green bar again to get to the exit. So we're just going to go there. I'm going to stand on a bunch of ledges again. A lot of this we can skip most of the trash. We're not doing an exterminate mission where we've got to kill a load of enemies, so we're just going to we're just going to go in, do our mission, and then come straight back out again. And up we go. Hang on, let's just shock everyone. That's so good, the vault shock is a pretty good early level. Okay, nicely done. So yeah, we've got some more mods there. Enemy sense, flow. Flow's a good one. Equilibrium, enemy sense. It's okay. We don't really need it. I had a load of components, and we didn't even kill anything there. So you don't really need to be killing all the enemies just to get your components and whatnot. You're just going to pick it up naturally from the missions. This one down here, alert, that's just popped up in the bottom right. You get those throughout the map, and you will continue to get those. So we can see Trinity or a helmet blueprint, so we can go off and get those alerts done as we get access to more planets and throughout. So yeah, those are things to look out for as you get more advanced and more planets available. You can see an absolute ton of popping up here, so we're just going to exit that and just follow the storyline a little bit more.
Are you all right? This part of your journey is over, Tenno. I admire you for your struggle, but now I am part of you. Just do something. Help the operator.
So they're just talking about the part that's attached to me at the moment, and the controller's got over me. Okay, so we come into the foundry, and this is where we can build it. They're just talking about this at the moment, but I'm just going to go ahead and build it. 0 minutes for this, as you can see, and 100 credits, which we got more than enough of. So we'll like 30 seconds create it as they're talking about the storyline. So clip on ready to claim, here we go, build item added to your inventory. Nice and easy. these are just quick tabs up here, just for as you get more and more stuff. I've probably explained it before. More and more stuff, you can just easily see through what you've got because this tab here gets very, very, very full. So we're going to come out here. It's going to continue the storyline a little bit, and we're just removing the tag, as we can call it.
What a waste.
Tenno. Good. You managed to disarm Boris Ascaris. I thought I lost you.
So it's going to make me move on, and then yeah, we're going to get this corruption come in again.
Oh no. The Ascaris had a tampering failsafe. It's burrowed into you and armed itself. We'll need to find Var before it detonates. Get to navigation. Boarding a Grineer ship to access the personnel records will be the fastest way to find Var.
Operator, what are you waiting for?
Okay, so we go to our nav.
Orders assumes finding Vor implies violence?
And I'll quick look up here. Vor's prize a time of segment. So we've got mantle available there, so we can always go and do mantle,
May I
but
suggest you access
we've got this one.
navigation and save your life for my sake.
So let's go in there and get this done. So we're just going to get information on where Vor is at the moment, because apparently we've got something that's going to detonate within us. So even though we've removed the tag, it's already burrowed into our body. So yeah, here we go. Get some more information.
The systems on this Grineer galleon. Their ship. Find and extract a navigation segment.
Okay, so we got to get to a certain point on the ship. As you can see, it's designated by the yellow blip there.
Murdered my sons and disgraced them before my queens. But soon, the Ascaris will complete its task and bring you to
We can stealth these two. Because we still haven't got an alarm going off at the moment, which is quite good. Okay, so here we can get some information.
Coordinates in this nav say the galleon is a direct course to a convoy of colonists. You have a choice. You can extract now, or you can disable this galleon and save the colonists.
Okay, so I was letting that finish up just so we could get the blip. Basically, the ship is heading to, or the colony ship is heading to be crashed, or it's heading towards a colony. I can't quite remember. We lose a bit of our shield here, just to advance the storyline. What we going to do, we get the option to either just escape or help out the colony ship. So we're just going to help out the colony ship just for a bit extra.
Destroy the reactor.
So you do get these kind of missions later on, basically, in the game. It's basically a sabotage mission. You come in. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there is a gun there. So yeah, watch out for these gunships here. They can actually take you down completely.
Extraction before the reactor goes critical.
Okay, so yeah, a revive actually does an AoE, so the AoEs actually just cause the explosion on the fusions, and then the fusions set fire to the ship. And I'm going the wrong way, gotta go through somewhere around here. So I'm missing something on the map, obviously. I think we've probably got to go up somewhere around here. Just gonna hack this system here. It's got nothing to do where we're going, so it wants us to go down somewhere. So there we go. Okay, so let's go in. Let's see what's going on. There's our door there then. So yeah, on these ships you get fire basically. So the don't tread in the fire like I'm treading the fire and dying. Basically, it kills you. It puts a dot on you, so we shouldn't be doing that often. And obviously, I got lost on the map there. But yeah, nice and simple mission, nice and easy, unless you're playing as badly as me at the moment. And yeah, just basically get the information for Vor, save the colony ship, and escape for the rest. Nice and simple. And this will carry on with the storyline. We get fusion cores here. Fusion cores I mentioned briefly in one of the other videos. These help us improve our mods, and that's all they're used for, just to power up our mods basically. So you will keep collecting these, carry on collecting them, duplicates, and lots of duplicates are brilliant to have. So yeah, you'll keep collecting those throughout the missions. Okay, so we just got to install a segment here. This will show us where Vor is.
Did it have to be Mercury? The heat drives me. Solar rail navigation to Mercury enabled. Operator.
The detonator is charging up. You need to bring Vor down. He thinks he can capture you again. Don't worry. I will be with you. Let us show him how much you have learned.
Okay, so this is Mercury, and this is where Vor's going to be. So yeah, it looks like it's still using the same
Are you ready to
pathing
facing Vor is the only way to rid
from the original. Because even though it's saying Mercury, it's actually still here on Earth at the moment. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, it is part of this rail. Sorry, that just confused me slightly because from memory we normally go from Earth over to Mercury, and then we find Vor near Mercury. But it looks like they've changed it over to be an Earth rail at the moment. So we'll just go in there. We'll confront Captain Vor. Not too bad, Captain Vor. So yeah, we'll go from there. This will be the last, from what I remember, the last stage of the Vor quest, and yeah, this will then put us on our own path, shall we say. You can skip these cinematics as you get used to them and advance.
This is our chance. Vor has been stripped of his elite guard. He is vulnerable.
So this is probably what we'll call a assassination mission. As you can see, you can get stuck on everything in this game. Captain Vor. So he's the main protagonist in this game. I'm just going to clear out a few of these enemies here. Just so we got a bit of space, because it does bring ads in. So as his shields drop, it should disappear and bring some ads in as part of the part of his boss mechanic. we're just gonna come over this way, give ourselves a bit of a break. So as you can see there, you can blow his clip up and that'll do extra damage to you there. But it's not too bad at all, to be honest. It wants you to use abilities like holding your sword down and things like that to block his shield like you had in the very first mission, but as you can see from our health and shield, they're not too bad at all. So. And we just got extra health. With extra health comes extra energy. Sorry, with the level of, not extra health, but with the level up of the Warframe. We get extra energy again. So there you go, all destroyed. Nice and simple. You know, and you know, we're not too well geared on anything at the moment. We haven't upgraded any mods, we haven't done this, and as you saw from other missions, we're fairly fragile, so War's kind of in this arena very simple to kill. And that basically just completes a lot of the storyline, so we'll just complete this and go from there. So it can do things like that, where you think you've made the jump, the game will boot you out, shall we say. This is what we want to... If the game catches up, there we go. Yeah, as you think you made sorry, it's this way. As you think you've made a jump, sometimes the game will actually kick you out, thinking that you've already gone past a certain wall or point where you're not going to make it back, so it will reset you anyway. So that can happen. Don't worry, it'll just reset you where you need to go. Nice and simple there. There we go, that was him. Very simple mission, and there's War dead.
Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
You can go back and repeat bosses. This is how you tend to get Warframes and other abilities. But obviously we get no reward on the first playthrough anyway, so we just want to exit that.
You've done it, Tenno. Voice Solaris is gone. You are free now. But your work has just begun. The origin system is in chaos, and it needs you, Tenno.
Okay, so normally on this
War was
page,
just a part of the
after Lotus is finished,
and it seemed that the Corpus had begun amassing weapons of their own. It is a dangerous time.
Ordis will gladly assist the operator in cutting a bloody path in whatever mission they choose.
We will be at your side. There will be others too. It is time for the Tenno to return. So, what mission will you do next?
okay, so hopefully that's finished with the talking now. Yeah, it opens up your communications for you automatically. This is in your inbox. You will get this from time to time. So it's just telling you what you do next. Customize your weapons and warframes. You know, you got to defeat the Grineer and the Corpus, etc., etc. So you know what you're going to do. Just you don't really need it. It just tells you what to do. This is saying that it's completed For's prize. Complete quest complete, so we can just exit that. So as we go in, there we go, it's completely done. You've done all the segments to it, so nice and easy. And even as a kind of undergeared, non-modded Tenno, we've completed that nice and simple. This is where the hard work then starts. So yeah, basically you are now left to your own devices. you will have the ability to, what you used to do was you then have Mercury and then you'd work around your different segments of the worlds, completing those segments, just to open them fully up for alerts incoming, and then you could do alerts any one point and move on from planet to planet. Now we have the rail system, so as you can see we've got a mobile defense here, we've got a mantle here, we've got defense here. We've got to go back to E Prime anyway because this is part of the Mars Junction. So as you can see on the Mars Junction there, we've got collect Rubidos and we've got 62 already. Yeah, so it looks like we've got to then make our way through the rest of these. So you can make your way through them. I'm going to make my way through them offline, and we can then catch up when we've got the rest of the junction. In terms of the Once Awake quest, I think probably just playing through is going to be when that appears. I don't think we got it here at the moment because it's kind of just been lost in transition where that actually comes from. So I don't think that actually is on the marketplace at all. So yeah, this is probably just where you're going to have to play through and do different things. But I'm now going to go into, I'm going to leave the video here, but offline I'm just going to go change my map magic into solo, make it public, and this is where, as you can see there, open squads 2 at the moment, open squads 1, open squads 4, open squads 4, so there's plenty of people playing online at the moment, so we can just click on one of these, it will auto matchmakers in, and then we can begin doing different things on the mission that we need to do. If you want the Mars Junction, obviously we've got to complete all those quests. If you want the Venus Junction, we then have to do those. Looks like then the Venus Junction is the next part we need to go to, because we've done Vor's Prize, so that makes the most sense. So we've got to collect 20 mods, you've got to apply 4 mods to a single Warframe or a weapon, upgrade any mod to rank 2 or higher, which we can do with our mod theme, and then defeat 3 Eximus enemies on Earth. Eximus enemies tend to come within defense missions. As you do more and more of the defense missions, the enemies get harder, same with mobile defense. As the enemies get harder, this is where you start getting Eximus enemies. So that's what you're going to have to do for those. You know how to work the mods from my previous mod video and apply those mods as well. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. Looks like Venus is probably the next junction then rather than Mars at the moment, because Mars seems to be wanting the Once Awake. So yeah, we'll see where we get the Once Awake from, and then we can always head towards there. But for the moment, then it looks like it's going to be Venus. We're going to collect our 20 mods and apply our mods, and then try and kill some Eximus. But yeah, a lot of grind from here, a bit like Diablo and things like that. You know, it's the type of game it is. It's a grind. So yeah, go ahead, going to grind. Let you grind as well, and yeah, we can meet up once we've done a lot of grinding. Maybe we've got another junction, Venus Junction or Mars Junction. Thanks for watching. Hopefully all the information is helpful to you. But obviously watch my previous videos, they're more in depth with things like mods, weapons, and where you're going on your ship and where you're starting out. So that can help you out there. Obviously big introduction to the rail system as well, that's new in Warframe. Yeah, if you like, obviously click a like on the video, and you can always follow me on its_sleaze on Twitter. And yeah, you know, any comments about my videos, please let me know. Any improvements I can make, changes I can make, any more information I can give, you know, just ask away, or just, you know, give advice as you need. So, yeah, if you like, if not, don't. That's fine. So thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.